Are we there?
I think so.
I'm not seeing it yet.
And we have hotspot
There's
on
people.
my phone.
We got 10. We got 10 people on right now. So
I know we told them.
Yep.
It was the Gremlins. Andrew and Arthur's Gremlins.
Jackass, what does this button do? I didn't do nothing. I just sat down and it broke.
Yeah, he was touching stuff.
Well, that's unrelated.
Yeah. Okay, it doesn't like when you have
Howdy.
So I guess we're going on hotspot tonight.
Okay,
So
here we go.
there may be some lag in our.
There's definitely some lag, but you know what's cool? We have the power and the technology.
We do
to overcome bullshit by gremlins.
Yes,
bunch of jerks.
Thanks, Cox.
All right, I think we're good. I'll come back out there now if we're good.
You need all the popcorn if you don't come out here.
So why are we eating popcorn?
Let's talk about movies.
Movies.
And movies that should have just been left alone.
Movies. I like
So
movies.
there's that.
What specifically about movies are we talking about? Come on,
That
Keith.
some of them really suck.
Come on, Daddy Keith. Tell us what we're doing.
Sorry.
You're going to knock your drink over, man.
It's a great way to start a show, guys.
Hold the wine.
All right, hey, let's get some stuff out of the way here. Let's get some sponsorship out of the way.
Sponsorships are here.
Sponsored by
We should have stuff soon.
Why?
Because
I know I keep saying that.
we like you.
There. So yes, they do have product now. You can order product from them online. So go to projectwhynow.com.
And there's a coupon code?
There is a coupon code. I tried to get Tony to make us one, but he's not in front of his computer tonight. So if you type in Project Y20,
we'll use
at
theirs.
checkout,
It's fine.
you get 20% off.
Woo!
So, and we will have.
We better get something more. We better get 22% off.
We'll be getting some merchandise to give out to people eventually.
I'm looking forward to trying that breath spray.
Which one?
The breath spray. That's what it's for, right?
No, it's not.
Oh, shit.
Nice try, though.
Well, I mean, you ate the other stuff. So
it was good.
And don't forget to go check out the Ycast every other Wednesday. Last night's episode was really good. Talk about carbohydrates. It was very educational, so I highly recommend you guys go check it out.
I'm sure I can deal with learning stuff.
It's good though. It's
freaking me
out. It's pretty good. So I'm gonna say, can I say the bread hack?
No.
They're supposed to watch the podcast.
Watch the damn show.
There's a bread hack.
No crossbreeding.
Yeah, no crossbreeding. If you go to their YouTube and you subscribe and you send a screenshot to Tony on his LinkedIn, Project Y Now, he will send you some free merch.
That's
so
sweet.
All
So
you
you don't even have to use the coupon.
That's true.
Hey,
all you have
hey,
to do
hey,
is go. But hey, you know. So
not for the first round.
You got plenty of ways to get some free product right now. I highly recommend checking it out because it's not cheap.
And who doesn't like to be first?
Tough. Right. Be first. Be first.
And
before he runs out. I'm gonna eat that whole thing.
A spot that I never do is RCJ Productions.
Woo woo.
If you guys are, the website is fully up and running.
Who are those guys?
I added a new, that's us.
I know that fucker.
It looks weird.
I added a new tab on there
familiar.
for a service request. And if you guys are interested in starting your own podcast.
That looks familiar.
Yeah, I know.
What a retard I am. I never realized that was my fucking arm.
Really,
It's
Jack?
a pretty cool logo. Oh, holy shit.
Oh, that looks familiar.
I made it a tag. There's a story behind that logo that I'll tell you one of these days. But if you guys are interested in starting a podcast, want some advice, some consultation on starting a podcast, you want commercials done, reach out to us. Like I said, I added a service request tab if it works.
Because he doesn't have enough shit to do. So that would be cool.
Request services?
We can get some more productions on.
So if you guys go and request service, there's a little questionnaire you fill out. No, I'm trying to.
He's advertising.
Screwing up my concentration here. So anyway, go check it out. Go subscribe. Do all the fun stuff. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So where the hell was I?
He'll do random shit.
I was over there. I should have stayed over
there. You are.
Hi.
So all right, let's get going. So tonight we're talking about bad movie remakes and sequels.
Indeed.
And I had some fun with this because I reached out to members of our audience and Jack.
It's me.
Asked you guys to come up with some movies. Well, Jack's a participant.
I know that's true. He's not an audience.
Plus, I have lots of opinions about movies.
You do, which is always welcome too.
Indeed.
So we got quite a few to get through. We'll probably talk about some that are not on this list, I'm sure. But these are just random ones that were sent in. So a little bit of fun. So the first one we're going to do is bad remakes. Okay, movies that they probably should have just left the originals alone.
Okay.
So first one is provided by Jack.
Yeah.
Oh my God, They redid Footloose?
You didn't know that?
Fucking
No.
Oh my god. You know what? Leave. Just go. Just fucking go. Children. How do you not know that? How are you?
All I
You're not
know
even
is
old
the
enough to
Kevin
like
Bacon
Footloose.
one.
You're not even old enough to like that movie.
I love that movie. I was 2 and it was a fabulous movie, and I actually have it on DVD.
It was a very dirty movie for you to watch, too.
It was a great movie.
It was a great movie. That's just it was completely unnecessary to remake. And they really kind of lost out because like the things they could have done with it to make it good, they just didn't do.
Why do you think they remade it?
Money.
We ran out of things to do.
That's always a driver, but did they think it was going to appeal to a younger audience or something?
Well, let's talk about who was in it.
Yeah.
Who was in it?
You don't know?
No, I didn't even know they remade it.
Julianne Hough, right? Was she in that one, right? No, wait. Who was the girl?
I should have brought my phone out. I could have looked this stuff up.
Well, you can't because we're using it for the fucking internet.
No, mine's on the internet.
Oh,
Yours
well,
is
why
not.
didn't you bring yours out? So I will look it up.
I figure I can read who it was.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it doesn't say who it is on top. It says 3.
Show me the remake, you jerk faces.
Is Rumble not working? Or?
Rumble works fine. I'm on Rumble.
Rumble's
Don't
one of my favorite
fuck up
things ever
Rumble.
me. Okay,
First
2011.
of all, you're on Robot Rumble sequels and
Yeah,
sins.
so-
I don't know where you are.
If anybody's familiar with
the
Dancing
name
with the
of our
Stars,
show.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Dance with the Stars.
right? So Julianne Hough was a champion dancer on Dancing with the Stars, and they were looking for vehicles for this bitch to make some movies so they could make more money off of her.
There you go.
That's why Footloose got remade, in my opinion. Because she was the star of the movie. Because the guy
Who's the dude?
don't know, don't care. I honestly don't know who he was. I think is Kenny. What's his name? Kenny Warmold or some crap like that. Dennis Quaid was in it. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, big names. Dennis Quaid.
I love Dennis Quaid.
I do too, but I think he was the preacher.
Oh, okay.
So it was shit.
Oh,
It was so memorable. I don't remember any of it.
I'm gonna have to watch it just to see
And
how much it sucks.
didn't Luke Bryan redo the song?
Yes, he did. He did.
Oh, really?
What was cool? He watered it down and put it in a key
okay.
that the white people could sing in. Country people lost their mind because every band now can do it. Because it's vocally, it's not nearly as challenging as it was when Kenny Loggins did it. Kenny Loggins could sing. That motherfucker could sing.
Yeah.
That's why you never heard it.
Yeah, the new version is really, really watered down.
I saw him on Daryl's
That's
house
funny.
maybe a year ago or something.
Oh, really?
And he did it with them.
He's a
And
talented
he could
guy.
Still hit the note. I was
Dude.
like, what the?
Yeah, Kenny Loggins is a bad motherfucker. You know,
Mhm.
so he's of a different generation. So you don't.
See,
really get
Arthur
it.
didn't know it was remade either.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
It was terrible.
Because it was so bad.
apparently.
It was unnecessary. It was just it was completely unnecessary. It was a great movie to begin with.
Yeah.
So again, I think my personal opinion
Do a
is
Footloose 2 or something. Don't
Julianne Hough
redo
needed a vehicle, and that was
And that was it.
That was it.
That was not it.
She was the I don't know if she was the like reboot for Jessica Simpson. Like, hey, they got a hot chick that can kind of do something. Let's put her out there and try to make money.
They got a hot white chick that can dance.
Basically, yeah, she was a hot white chick that can dance.
There you go.
And they said, hey, how about Footloose? Except we forgot that the bitch in Footloose wasn't really a dancer. The dancer was the dude.
Yeah, the dancer was him. I mean,
So-
unless you're gonna remake it and tweak it around and make it the chick that get. I mean,
I don't know anybody that ever saw the new one and went, damn, that was a great movie. Some people didn't mind it. Some people were like,
especially if you never
whatever.
saw the
It
other
was-
one, they were like,
my
"Man,
sister
it's
liked it, but didn't care.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? And she
It
was a
wasn't
fan of
great or-
Julianne Hough,
yeah,
though.
yeah.
So that's why she went to see it.
Yeah.
So it was a take it or leave it. If you've never seen the original, you probably wouldn't care. You'd be like, that was an okay movie, but it was nothing spectacular.
Right.
It definitely didn't capture a moment in time.
Like the first one?
Yeah, the first one was
Yeah.
a big deal. And it was because, that kind of stuff was more real then, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess it still goes on. You still have these little towns that
Oh,
are
yeah.
stuck in the middle of nowhere, but
Yeah.
nobody gives a shit. 'Cause
But
we have
the
internet.
little towns that's gonna attribute to in 2011 aren't gonna watch it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
okay, terrible movie. I still want to watch it because I didn't see the remake, but I
It's
like
worth
the first one.
it's worth if you got a couple hours to waste, whatever. You want to see some
I like the first one better.
dancing that's no better than the original.
There you go.
See, I grew up with.
Yep.
Oh!
This one I didn't even bother seeing.
Yes,
This
I agree.
this was the Jessica Simpson. Hey, we need something for her to do. She's got tits. Let's put her on the screen and
And
try to make
legs.
as much money as we can. It's like you can see better looking women for a lot cheaper. It's it's just whatever.
I was glued to the TV with Dukes of Hazzard.
And Dukes of Hazzard was a horrible TV show.
It was, but it was.
But there was only
terrible.
things. There were only 4 things on, and it,
It
was
was
one of them.
hilarious,
It was one of the
though.
better shows.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it was entertaining. You knew what was going to happen every episode, but it's still, you still tuned in because it's the friggin' General Lee. We all were sort of underlyingly racist and didn't know it. It was a kick-ass car.
It was a kick-ass.
I had no idea. I always thought it was a General Lee. One word. I never considered that it was General Lee.
Yeah.
Didn't dawn on me until I was an adult. That, oh, fuck, they're talking about that. Oh, it's a Confederate flag. Holy shit.
Oh, okay.
It never dawned on me that there was anything about it that was even mildly racist or had anything to do with the war.
But it wasn't a racist show at all.
No, it wasn't. Nothing. There were no black people in it.
Because the Confederate flag is
there was 20 of them. 20 of them.
The sheriff in the county.
They were usually all gangsters.
The next county over was a sheriff. The sheriff was a black guy. I can't remember what his name, what county that was, but Broward County. What, am I making
something
that up?
That. Yeah, something like that.
I don't know. Anyway, the intelligent sheriff in the town next to him was a black guy. But yeah, it just didn't come up. It's so funny because it was not necessary to make it at all. Other than, again, let's see if we can scrape another nickel out of this thing while people are thinking about
what's his name?
Johnny Knoxville.
Well, he's a dumbass. But
he was in
the
it.
Other guy?
I don't know.
Sean something or other with the longer hair.
Yeah, nobody I cared about. I know that Johnny Knoxville was in it, which I thought was hilarious. I don't know who he played, if he played one of the Duke boys, which I think he did, but I don't know because I didn't see it because I refused to give them any of my money.
Yeah, I wouldn't watch it.
Like, no way. I'm giving these guys
and honestly,
Sean William Scott. That's
to be honest with you, Tom Wopat and John Schneider are super talented musicians too.
I know. I've seen them locally.
Yeah, really,
through here locally.
Really good musicians.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that and they have legitimate careers in that vein.
Yep.
Like nobody's forgotten that they were the Duke boys, obviously, because they that's what they market on.
Yeah.
Who's gonna see the Duke guys do some country? Like, oh shit, they can sing.
I was watching something that went
use
through.
What you got, Jack. Shit.
In the entire span of the series, they used like 350 of those cars or something like that.
Oh yeah.
They have a lot where all the old General Lees are parked.
My wife saw them in Texas. So she got a picture of her they had them on a trailer.
That's
all
cool.
the cars?
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was kind of cool.
It was a good show. I miss that show.
I don't know if I missed it, but it was good.
I never saw the show a ton. I saw the movie and then I went and saw the show.
I was glued to it when I was a kid.
But it was before.
I forget how young you were.
So this, I 100% agree with you.
They remade the Total
100%
Recall
agree with you.
with Colin Farrell?
And again, it's one of those
Seriously?
like, what? Who
We're gonna
greenlit
have
this?
to watch that again.
Who greenlit it? Why? What? Who was clamoring for? You know what we need? We need to take one of the most confusing ending movies on the planet
and remake it.
and remake
Already?
it with somebody who's not nearly the level of star that he was. Like Schwarzenegger was Schwarzenegger, and it was not one of his best movies.
No.
Especially, I think as far as I don't know what it says on Rotten Tomatoes, but the ending was confusing.
The whole movie was confusing.
The ending pissed me off.
Yeah, it just
Right?
stopped.
Because it was like, okay, what the fuck?
Well, at the time, I remember being really irritated with the ending.
Yeah.
And since I've seen movies that for whatever reason, they do a much better job of not telling you the answer.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make me nearly as mad for whatever
That one
reason.
just
Total Recall was
irked
like,
you.
because it wasn't like a question that challenges your beliefs or anything like that. It was
No.
just like, just fucking tell us what it was.
happened?
Yeah,
You know what I
it wasn't
mean?
one of those,
There was
like,
a,
you
there was,
could
what was
assume
the
it's either way. No, it just
we
stopped.
watched this miniseries on like, I don't know, one of the stupid streaming services where it was like the leftovers, I think is what it was called.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Remember that? So all the people went somewhere.
That was an HBO special.
Now at the end of it, they explained what happened.
The Leftovers.
And it was weird.
Well, look at Lost.
But I appreciate, but see, Lost didn't explain shit. They just
No,
went,
they
it's a
just like,
mystery. And like, whatever.
You're like
Those kind of
what?
things, I can deal with that because there is no real explanation and it goes into the realm of whatever. This is a whole fucking story that you could have told us what it was. And it wouldn't have made
a difference.
Wouldn't have made it worse or better.
But if you were an Arnold fan back in the day, right? Back in the 90s when
I
this
was.
came out, you watched it because Arnold was in it, right?
It's the only reason I
You
watched
knew
it.
what kind of a movie it was going to be because
Right.
Arnold was in it.
I wouldn't have
So-
been pissed if they gave me an answer.
Right.
Did it really happen or was it a fucking dream?
Right.
Either one would have been
It
fine.
would have been fine.
And
Exactly.
again,
Fine.
like Jack said, it wasn't one of those where it makes you question.
Yeah, it doesn't make you question your grip on reality or
Yeah.
your faith in humanity or
Like
God.
what's one of the things they go in your head and then it's all reality?
Oh, the Matrix? Don't even talk
Yeah.
about the Matrix.
No, but it wasn't one of those.
Don't even talk about that movie.
But it wasn't one of those where
That's
it
in our
makes you
sequel.
think
Ugh.
like, is it really this or is it really that? Like there's none of that.
It's a man, it's a woman. I don't know.
I don't know.
There are sequels that have come out that have been very good.
Oh, yeah.
Following out the originals. I do have to say.
Then there's been some that
But the remake thing, and I don't know, the remake reboot, there's
I'm
a
gonna
there's a
have to watch
difference.
the new Total
And I'm
Recall.
not exactly sure which one this one classifies at because I've never seen it. Because I can believe the remake is when its storyline, plot line stays the same.
Yeah.
The reboot is when it's just the same title, but they fuck the movie up altogether.
I watched it one time and I had to turn it off because I didn't like it. But
What?
it followed the storyline pretty close.
This?
Yeah, the remake.
We're gonna have to
If I
watch
remember correctly.
I want to know how many movies are going to have to be watched because of the show.
Probably all of them.
I already got 2.
A lot.
I've seen
I already
Footloose,
watched the Duke
didn't see
Hazards.
Dukes.
That wasn't very good. But the Footloose and Total Recall now I have to watch.
Yeah,
I like Colin.
I do too. I was just going to say that. I like Colin Farrell. He plays a good bad guy.
He's a badass bad guy. There's some of his movies. I can't remember the name of the one.
I don't like him.
Kind of an old timey gangster guy. I can't think what it is. He plays a fucking badass.
Yeah, he does. I like him. Not in this. It's not his kind of movie.
Now I remember why I don't eat popcorn.
So far, not watching any of them.
I gotta watch Total Recall. I never saw it. I gotta watch. No, I'm not watching that.
We're gonna do a watch party on most of these. With the exception of this one, because
I'm good. Thanks.
Does anybody want to see this?
Have no desire. No desire.
Does anybody?
Did anybody?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get it.
I mean, when you take a story from 1937 that has stood the test of time, right? Still, children watch it. Before this new one came out, it was still a popular.
Mm-hmm.
It was the
story.
first animated movie,
right? So that tells you a lot about the original. Why remake it? What's the point?
Okay,
I know
so I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Go ahead.
I'm not against remaking it.
They didn't remake it. They
Keep
rebooted
it. They redid the whole thing.
Yeah.
Keep it the way it was. Like if you want to make some of the old originals and make them new,
The live action attempt.
Yes.
I get the live action thing, and there's some novelty in it. Oh, let's see, it was a real thing.
Yes. Let's see if we can
kinda
actually
get that.
redo it. But you have to stay true to the story and not fuck it up.
And everybody knows. And unfortunately, it was such a public just meltdown
Oh yeah.
with this thing. And no matter what it would have been,
It didn't turn
that
that.
bitch just shit all over it. And I can't.
Yeah.
It's sad they had to pay her, and it's sadder that they had to
Mhm.
release it.
Yep.
Because it really never should have seen the light of day. Like I think there was a Batwoman movie, wasn't there a Batgirl movie that they just they shit all
they
over
just
it?
stopped.
They didn't even bother with it. They were just like, yeah, we pissed away millions of dollars. Just shelve that piece of shit.
Yeah.
Went straight to video.
Yeah,
We're
nobody
done.
needs to see it. Let's see if we can make $50 off of selling
Yeah.
posters and T-shirts. They could have done the same thing with this, but rainbows all over shit and plastered her face all over it and called it good.
Exactly, because it was a whole
But don't release it.
political
Nobody
thing.
needs to see it. Poor
If they
Dink was
would've-
just crying
if they
about it.
would've
and everything.
redone it-
It's like all that shit was just so ridiculous.
Because again, it was 1937. If they would have redone it and stayed true, that would have been kind of cool.
Now, if you're going to do a spinoff like they did The Huntsman,
Then
Yeah.
do it totally different.
That was
Well, that's the thing.
great
There have been
for-
multiple Snow White movies done
Yeah.
in between those two.
Yeah.
This is the one that took the moniker, said it's a Snow White movie, and said, but we're going to have this, race baiting bitch get online and say a bunch of shit.
Yep.
Just unbelievable.
I didn't watch it. I don't know.
And it's what I hate the most is like, I didn't have the opportunity to see if I wanted to see it.
Right.
Because this
was
bitch was
ruined
talking so
already.
much crap
Yeah.
from the get go. Like,
Yeah,
man, it's Snow White's enough. She'd be a strong girl. It's like, what the fuck is this whole?
Yeah.
Someday my prince will come on himself because I'm not going to be around. Stupid shit.
I have 9 guys standing. Oh my God.
Yeah, just gonna have a gangbang with the freaking dwarfs and then tell them all to eat shit because I'm a strong, independent woman.
Me.
Moron. Snow Brown.
This thing. What are we doing?
This
Same
one,
thing.
I don't care.
Same fucking thing. No, I grew up with The Little Mermaid. That's my shit right there.
I know it was a great movie.
But like, what the fuck are we doing?
What's the upside
What's the upside of what?
of making a live action version of not live action people?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to say
Why
something.
did you make her black?
That was
Who
my
gives a
point.
shit?
But that's my point. That's why they made
if
it.
you're
Well,
not
yeah,
going to stay
that's
to
why
the
they-
That's why they
movie,
did all of them.
You're fucking with shit.
All of these things are just we need to get money from
Just
all the DEI
stop.
people, and because they know that the liberal people are stupid enough to go see
To
it
go
just
see it
because
and
it's
go see it
controversial.
10 times.
That's really, I think, what it boils down to is they go, hey, you know what? Regular people are going to hate this, and we'll be able to call
we
them
got our
racist.
libs.
And so everybody else who's retarded and all the libs of TikTok will be there to watch it because they have to, because it's in their
'Cause if
moniker.
they don't, then
They-
they're against us.
Look, I am probably one of the least racist people here, okay? But when they were playing commercials, and we did this on Coffee Table, we
Uh-huh.
talked about it. When they had the commercial of the mom and that showing the daughters the trailer for the first time and showing that the daughters were so excited because Ariel was black. And it's like, come on, guys, seriously?
You're a kid.
I
You
mean-
don't see that. And if you do see that, your fucking parents have trained you already to be racist.
It's really stupid.
like,
it's-
that's what you're
I
showing.
don't know. I guess being, not ethnic enough, I've never had anything excite me because they looked like me or I thought that any characters were that's what your fucking imagination is for. And, I played like it was a Transformer when I was a kid.
Exactly.
Would I have been
Right.
happier if the Transformers were white dudes with long hair and fat? You know what I mean? He looks like me. I'm fucking awesome. Who gives a shit? It's just so stupid. It's just unnecessary. Yeah. See, niece, and we really enjoyed it because it's a good movie.
Because it's probably a good movie. It's a good storyline, and if they don't know the first one, it's not really going to matter.
And honestly,
but the fact that you're putting so much emphasis on it is a fucking problem for me.
Well, yeah, because that's the whole point. You're absolutely right. That's why they do it. They do it to piss people off who care, and they do it to make money off of morons who have to stand on it.
Yep.
You know, it's all part of that whole division thing that they're doing, and it's just so annoying.
Can't do it. Won't see it. Stick with the old one.
This one bugs you, doesn't it?
To the core, to the absolute core. Aside, like, I don't even know how to explain this, but that movie.
Honestly, have never seen either one.
The original movie
it was awesome,
fucking powerful.
Yeah, it was.
If you watch that movie and you're not disturbed or moved in some way, then something's wrong with you.
Well, we know
it is a fucking horrific movie.
It was well done.
It's a good movie.
Really well done.
It's a terrible story.
Yeah. What is it?
It's I don't know how to describe it without sounding awful. It's about kind of a time when not only were there racist people, but they were racist within race. You know, it's a black man and the way he treats his women and his wife. Whoopi Goldberg, one of the best performances of her life. Oprah Winfrey in the last and only respectable role I ever saw her play. Holy shit, the bitch can act. That movie was so fucking intense.
Yeah.
Okay.
The remake of it altogether, in my opinion, is disrespectful. Because it is one of the fucking best movies of all times. As far as a dramatic movie,
and you're gonna it's
intense.
Yeah.
But it's good. So this new thing, and my understanding is they made it like a fucking musical, which I can't wrap. I swear, that's what I haven't seen
a movie, and I haven't seen either one. You're gonna take a movie about a man who treats his wife like shit, and you're gonna make it into a musical?
Again, really? I've just heard what somebody said about it being a musical. There was a gal at the bar that we were playing at way the fuck out middle of nowhere, and she was just saying, yeah, it's a musical. I'm like, there's no way they made that a musical. You can't possibly make, because a musical has to be lighthearted.
What are you gonna say?
I mean, Les Mis isn't lighthearted, but
no, it's not.
It's a level of drama, and it fits. I can't see them making this into a musical. That's even. I don't even know who's in it. Who's in that fucking movie?
I don't know.
I don't even know who they
are.
are.
Like the chick on the end. She was in the one about the spaceship guys.
Not Precious, right?
What?
Nothing. Inappropriate.
No, the chick on the end.
You've never seen Precious?
No.
Another movie. Black movie that is so fucked up.
The one with the polka dots. I like her. She's in the movie about the spaceships.
I can't tell who that is.
Spaceships about the going to the moon.
Somebody needs to see the new Color Purple. I can't do it. I need somebody to watch it and tell me what they think.
I'll watch it. We'll watch the old one and the new one.
Watch it.
I gotta watch the old one first.
No, I don't think I can watch it.
I gotta watch the old one first. I can't watch the new one and then the old one.
I don't know if you can watch it. I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't know if my wife's ever seen the old one. I feel like she probably has on accident, if at all.
Yeah.
She would never do it intentionally. Right. But yeah, it's a good movie. It's a fucking good movie.
I gotta watch both of them. Damn it. Okay.
Chris Rock's in it, for Christ's sakes.
Oh, really? Wasn't he?
Yeah, he most certainly was.
Oh shit, I do remember that now.
Yeah, he was Oprah Winfrey's husband. Yeah. It is. I mean, it's
Chris
fucking.
Rock is in it,
dude, and you're not ready for it.
He's like 12.
I watched it a long time ago.
I know you did. I'm telling her.
Oh, no, probably not.
You're not ready for these. I mean, we're talking Whoopi Goldberg, who we know who this bitch turned into.
Right.
It's wild to me who those people turned into.
Right.
Yeah.
Chris Rock.
I know Whoopi from The Singing Nun. What's The Singing Nun?
Oprah, What Happened? Like
Sister Act?
Danny Glover is the lead in this movie.
Yeah, I know Danny Glover.
Motherfucker.
I don't know. Why am I not seeing Chris Rock? But
because he was Harpo. Yeah. He was Harpo. He was Oprah Winfrey's husband.
I gotta go back and watch it now.
And he was the son of Glover.
Yeah.
And Glover told him, get your bitch under control. Hit her. Beat her.
Oh shit.
Oh dude. And he does it and holy
Oprah Winfrey and them were in a movie like that?
And Oprah Winfrey was a bad bitch initially. Until what they did. Oh, so fucked up movie. Go watch that movie. Okay.
I gotta watch it. It's gonna run. Oh, they remade True Grit.
Now, True Grit. Here's the problem. I never saw the original.
Oh, I grew up with the original.
I saw the remake.
That's the shit. Keep those.
So I don't know if it's a good remake or a bad remake. I liked the one I saw. So some of it might have to do with what you saw first.
That's
exactly.
True. That's a good point.
Because I never saw the original True Grit. But, I'm not a John Wayne fan.
Yeah.
I like some Westerns, but old Westerns are fucking old Western-y to me. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is fucking boring.
I grew up with that. My dad is that old school, just like his dad. All the same fucking movies are on repeat and saved.
I know some guys.
He pays. There are movies I have to find from him from Zia Records. Jack, you know Zia Records.
Oh, yeah.
They have the randomest shit. I have had to pay them to find stuff that is out of print because my dad wants it. And it's the movies like this, 1934. I mean, it's insane.
Yeah, I really think it's.
I haven't seen.
I think you kind of hit the nail on the head. If it depends which one you saw first.
Well, because The Good, Bad, and the Ugly. Did you ever see it?
The original, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a boring movie.
Oh, it's not. It's not. Like,
it's a classic Western.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was a classic Western, and most of the Westerns I've seen, I couldn't tell you which one's which without the title, because if it's a matter of, is John Wayne in it or is Clint Eastwood in it?
Right. Exactly.
That's what I know. And there's some of the bad guys. There's a mustache bad guy with the straight black hair. I feel like Charles Bronson's in a couple too, but I might be getting that confused. Yeah. They all have that same kind of feel and look. The only one that was different was Westworld.
The original Westworld?
The original Westworld.
I never saw the original.
That was the creepiest fucking movie. The bad guy was creepy.
Wasn't that Jeffrey Hunter?
I'm not sure who the actor was, but that was a fucking creepy movie.
I think Jeffrey Hunter was the original.
Yeah, don't tell Dad that.
I didn't say I don't like John Wayne. I like John Wayne. I'm just not that into his movies.
He just said it's John Wayne. You have three. You have three options back then. That's it.
And Dad, you can't tell me that you think he was a great actor.
Oh yeah,
he's prolific, no doubt about it.
Dad loved him.
He's Western. He is the incarnation of Western. That's the guy.
Absolutely, he is.
He's not a good actor.
The old school cowboy.
He's just. I don't think any of them back then were.
Because they didn't have to be. They didn't have to be because it wasn't about them acting. It's who he fucking was.
Yeah,
and the story. Now you take somebody like James Stewart, right? I think he was a good actor.
Jimmy Stewart was an actor.
Yeah.
John Wayne was a fucking cowboy.
He was the same guy in every movie
because he's that guy.
But he made his movies good.
Yeah. But I'm saying it's like his type. He wasn't the typecast because he didn't have to try to act that way. That's just who he fucking.
That's what he
was.
Who
he was.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like
you aren't gonna have him go be the preacher or something like that. Like you knew exactly he was the cowboy.
Well, when is Clint Eastwood in comedies? Very rarely.
Yeah.
Very rarely.
He doesn't play real good in them.
He did play a few.
Yeah, but because he's better at being who he is. Is there one? Which one's he a good actor in? Which does he do ones that aren't westerns?
Actually, his war movies are really good.
It's the same guy.
It is the same.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
No, I don't think so. All
right, I'm willing to take the test.
Watch some of his war movies.
Bridge Over Troubled Water.
He's different.
Bridge Over the River Kwai. Whatever.
That's not. He's not in that one.
How do you know?
What's his name's in it? Oh my God, the one who played Obi-Wan Kenobi. I can't think of his name. The original.
Ewan McGregor.
No,
I don't know what his name. Sir Lord Dinkeldog.
Oh,
don't ask me.
What the hell's his name?
So, Dad, tell me the John Wayne movie I need to see to figure it out.
Yes, Andrea.
Yeah, we made popcorn. Well, Orville Redenbacher made it.
I made it in the microwave.
He was a national treasure, no question about it. But what's a good movie to watch?
I think
he wasn't in National Treasure. I know that.
No,
those are good movies.
No, his war movies are good. I was never a big fan of his westerns, but I've seen a lot of his war movies.
Give me some good John Wayne shit to see.
Okay,
knowing that I'm not that entertained by his
movies.
movies.
True Grit, so
I do like the one where he throws a kid in the lake, and then the woman.
So this I did not know. This was interesting. So The Shop Around the Corner was originally made in 1939. Remade as You've Got Mail in 1998.
How is it? Okay, but
so I think it's the same. I've never seen Shop Around the Corner.
Because she owned the bookshop around the corner or the bookshop on the corner or something like that.
So and they met on the internet.
Story.
Except for the internet part.
Yeah, how'd they meet on the internet?
Email.
Through writing?
Probably writing. I don't know. I haven't. Sands of Iwo Jima. That's the one that I've seen.
And The Searchers?
I haven't seen The Searchers.
Okay. Thank you, Dan. I'll check them out.
You Got Mail.
The Green Berets. Okay. Yep. All right. I got homework.
Yeah, I thought he was good in those.
I'll have to see him.
I liked You Got Mail.
Yeah, You Got Mail. It was a good movie.
Good.
I haven't seen either one.
Yeah, I've never seen Shop Around the Corner.
I had a girlfriend, so I didn't see You Got Mail.
It was good, though.
I like Tom Hanks a lot. Thomas Crown Affair.
Oh, I didn't know they remade it. I didn't know there was.
I saw the remake.
I saw the remake.
Didn't see the original. Didn't see the original. It's a pretty old original, I think.
Yeah, 68.
Yeah,
68.
Yeah, it's a little before my time. So I'm not sure. I don't have any real opinions about that one. The Thomas Crown Affair wasn't a bad
Good,
movie.
yeah.
A good heist movie, James
Yeah.
Bond kind of feel.
Yeah. I've never seen either of them, so I don't know.
What?
Yeah, I don't know which one's good.
I can't look at you. My neck hurts.
What ending is Mama talking about?
You got mail.
Oh, okay. Did somebody die?
No, it's all mushy and shit.
We just have sex, right?
No, it's all like he loves her and she loves him.
They don't have sex?
Not that it shows.
I know they don't show it, but I mean,
Not even really implied back then.
No. Not really.
does that say the shootist?
I know that movie too.
I like that word.
The
Yeah.
shootist.
Yeah, that is a movie. Red River and the Shootist. Okay.
The shootist. Why does that seem like a terrible movie? A terrible name anyway.
Oh, I didn't know they remade The Longest Yard.
Oh yeah.
That's
And you know what
such
what was interesting about
The
those?
new one was such a good movie.
They were both good and they were different enough.
Oh, were they? Okay.
Yeah, I thought so.
That's
like Burt
nice.
Reynolds one was funny, but it was his kind of humor. And the Adam Sandler one
Was
was
it
his kind of
his-
humor.
It's kind of
Or is it both in a prison?
Yeah, oh yeah. It was
Okay,
it's the same
but
story.
They stayed true to the
It's the same story.
just-
It's, you know, football guy winds up in prison. They decide to play football in the joint.
yeah.
The characters are freaking hilarious.
Oh, okay.
The newer one, the giant Indian dude, I don't know who that guy
Oh
is.
yeah.
And then who's in there? Oh, Diaz. What the hell is it? Oh my god.
The little Mexican dude.
No, not a little
No.
Mexican. He's a fat guy. He's a comedian.
The fat Mexican dude.
Joey Diaz.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you and Joe Rogan at all, Joe Rogan always has
Yeah.
Joey Diaz around.
Yeah.
He's in The Longest Yard, the new one.
Oh, okay.
It's yeah.
We'll have to watch the old one. I haven't seen the old one.
I
All I
never
ever
saw the
saw
new
was
one.
You didn't
Never
see
saw
the
the
one?
new
They're
one?
both decent movies.
fucking hilarious.
I watched the older one.
We gotta watch the new one and the old one because I haven't.
I'm
seen the
glad
old
to
one.
see that everybody, that for the most part, we've got a consensus on all these things. our fans seem to agree with us.
Fucking hilarious.
Because they were both good movies.
I didn't see the new one was hilarious.
Again, if you grew up with The Longest Yard,
Yeah.
the old one,
But you weren't mad about the remake either because
Maybe not,
they
maybe
didn't
not.
shit on it.
Yeah.
It wasn't the greatest movie ever, but if you like the kind of movie, it was good.
yeah,
Footloose was a fucking
similar-
great movie on its own. There was
Yeah.
no point in remaking it. You didn't even need to do a new age cast because
Yeah.
Kevin Bacon's still fucking around.
right.
You know what I mean? He's still, it just,
Oh,
I don't know
Kevin
why it
Bacon
seemed-
was in it.
in Footloose.
Oh,
I'm
sorry, I thought you
calling,
meant
no, I'm
Longest
calling
Yard.
back to
I
the
was,
fact
like,
of
messing- sorry.
why are they remaking these? I don't
Uh-huh.
understand. The Longest Yard, it had been enough time.
Yeah.
We're talking 74 to 2005. What is that? 30 years?
30 years.
That's a big enough span. You could
Yeah.
do it again.
Yeah.
That the 80s to the early 2000s, it just doesn't seem long enough.
Yeah, that's.
I feel like
15
it's just,
years.
I'm,
That's
people
not
are still
enough.
alive. It was a good movie till you were
Yeah.
young enough to
It's
enjoy
not
it.
like the kids are seeing it and they weren't. Yeah.
I'm not sure what that disconnect is, but there's something about that, like enough time hasn't passed. Like The Shop Around the Corner. No idea. I bet you
Right.
most people had no fucking idea it
No.
was
No.
remade
No.
or even a reboot or whatever it was because there was enough distance.
Because the
Yeah.
people who watched it in their teens weren't going back in their 70s to watch it.
Right. Every now and
Okay.
again, I'm sure they're in the list. So let's
We
keep
got to
going.
watch The Longest Yard.
This one I've never seen either of them, but it's interesting that and you think that's enough time for 1934?
I don't know because I wasn't around during
1956?
either one.
That's
Either one of those, yeah.
That's only 20 years. I'm going to say no.
Well, that would have to be somebody who was around then would have to weigh in on that because
I'm
both of those covers are disturbing.
So
Yeah.
I put the green check mark because my dad actually liked the remake better.
Huh.
He said so.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I would say that's not long enough.
Yeah, it's a short amount.
Like
of
you
time.
saw people who saw it in their in their teens, and now they're seeing it in their 30s. Like they're still gonna have an opinion about it.
So I wonder if any from the original was in the remake.
Oh, interesting, because it was such a short
Maybe.
period of time.
Well, that's something happens, now when they do reboots.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
They put an original cast member in as a different character in the new one.
Well, I did that with the Star Trek.
Yeah.
What's his
Yeah.
name?
Yep.
The Spot guy.
Spock. That's his name.
Hold on, like that.
I've been her. Now I'm him.
So I love the original. I never saw the remake. I grew up on the original.
Nothing.
The remake or the original?
No, just the whole gladiator thing.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I don't give a shit. It's funny.
I don't know if I saw either one.
That's because you're him.
I be him.
I've been her.
You been? I bet you have been.
Is
Her.
that his name?
Huh?
Is his name Ben or is his name Ben Hur?
That's a good question.
It could be a first and last name. Could be a first name. Hey, Ben-Hur.
Or did he bend her?
Yeah, no. When did they remake that?
2016.
Holy shit.
Yeah. That's a big span.
That one upsets Christine. She's pissed.
Well,
that's a what's his name? Oh, I'm drawing a blank. The Damn Dirty Apes guy.
Charlton
Heston.
Heston. Yeah, Charlton.
Ben-Hur's Charlton Heston.
Yeah.
He's iconic.
Yeah.
The Dirty Apes guy.
Yeah, Planet of the Apes.
Apes.
That's just damn dirty apes.
Thankfully, I never saw that either.
That's great. It's
the original Planet of the Apes was great too.
It's a scary movie.
I should have put that on there as a reboot.
Oh no shit, it was too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Which actually the reboot wasn't bad. The first one.
What about
the other ones got stupid?
What about the
Nice. Ben-Hur's his last name. I love you, Dad. You're great.
Judah Ben-Hur. There you go. You Judah Ben-Hur too.
Judah Ben-Hur.
Charlton Heston. You want to talk about a good actor? He was a great actor, and he played in. I was shocked to see him in the movie, but he played in Tombstone, which is awesome. And then he was in True Lies.
Tombstone was a remake.
Yeah.
Wait, who was he in True Lies?
He played remember he wore the eye patch? He played the head of the CIA.
Wasn't it Austin Powers?
No. No.
You're right. I didn't remember that. True Lies is a great movie.
That was a great movie.
Oh, fuck. They remade this?
Oh.
Yeah, that's
upsetting.
It's upsetting for more than one reason.
It's upsetting for a lot of reasons. Who the fuck played in this movie? Who greenlit this movie? This is what I don't get. Like the studio executives that go, that's a great idea.
We should make that.
Christine, you told me in your comments who played in this one. Do you remember the guy's name?
They remade it?
Yeah.
Captain Son of a Bitch. I just don't.
It says something.
What's funny about this movie is it's a really dark movie. It's entertaining, and I wonder. I think it still would have been good even if Brandon hadn't died.
Nah.
No, it was.
Yeah,
I enjoyed the movie. It was a dark movie.
It was very dark.
It was a very dark movie. It wasn't a happy movie at all.
No.
But the fact that it killed him was, made it sort of prolific in a weird way.
There's been a couple of actors that have been sucked into that.
Not have been murdered on set.
Not murdered on set.
On fucking film.
He was deliberately murdered.
Was he?
Oh yeah.
No.
I don't know the story. Clearly,
there was not an accident.
You heard how it happened.
I don't think that was an accident, Jack.
You heard how it happened?
I want to know what happened.
Grab my phone.
So here's the thing. There was a shot in the movie. There was a film shot of the gun from a front perspective, right?
Yeah.
So
like I have it towards you.
Right. So being a revolver, you can see the bullets in it.
Mm-hmm.
So what they needed to use was blanks.
Yeah.
That had a bullet in them. What happened was one of the bullets that they had made up had a primer in it still. So when they shot it, the bullet was taken out of the shell casing and put into the barrel of the gun. Later, so the person on set who's supposed to be the arms guy fucked up because later they had to do shots with blanks, with just a wad, gunpowder primer, but no bullet.
Just
there was already a bullet in the barrel of the gun. So when they did the shot on scene with the actual actor in front of it, it shot the bullet out. This is what my understanding of how it went down. The other thing is somebody murdered him on purpose in front of a film.
I mean, both of them are kind of the same. It's the same whether you did it intentionally or whether
somebody
you
just
didn't.
murdered.
I've also heard what you said, but
both of them are really, really far-fetched. No, because think of the Rust movie that just recently happened.
Yeah.
The amount of checks and balances that have to happen with weapons on site. It's a real low percentage shot that somebody gets killed at all. Somebody has to fuck up. Somebody has to screw up bad.
But we're all humans, and that's the thing. So,
or you have to be cursed,
or you do it.
So it's the guy who played Pennywise in the new It. Who played
not Tim Roth, Pennywise. The new Pennywise.
Yeah, the new Pennywise.
I don't know who that guy is.
Bill Skarsgård.
Don't know who that is. Don't care.
He's a good actor, actually. I like him.
I don't know what he's in. I haven't seen it.
He's creepy. He's a creepy dude.
I believe
in general, he's a creepy dude. But
his Pennywise is creepy as shit.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to see on that one.
Did that make the list too?
No.
Good.
Not.
I have thoughts about that.
They remade Carrie. Okay. Also didn't know that. Who's in?
Oh, all I know is the 2013 one.
Oh, really? Okay. Was it good?
I mean,
was it a good revenge story for a prom chick whose mom was a fucking
okay.
psychopath? Prude bitch. Dirty pillows.
Fruity Pebbles. What the hell?
Dirty Pillows.
Dirty pillows.
That's what she called
Dirty.
her. That's what she called her boobs.
Oh.
That's what her mom called her boobs. Because her mother was a classic. Keep her sheltered because she's going to be a whore if she goes out in the world. And that's all boys want is fuck.
Well, that happens.
Chloe Grace Moretz played Carrie.
I don't know who that is.
Sissy Spacek was the original. Sorry.
Susie Spacek?
Sissy Spacek. Watch your mouth.
Sissy?
Yeah, you don't know Sissy Spacek?
The lady's name was Sissy?
Yeah.
Wow.
She was in a ton of movies.
Sure she was.
You familiar with the Spacek family?
Nope. Name like Sissy, you know where you're going to end up.
So we're getting, it wasn't
A hooker on the side of the road.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alec Baldwin, yeah, same thing.
That's who we're, yeah, that's
Alex or Alec?
I don't know.
Alec.
There's an Alec, there's an Alex, there's a Billy, there's a fucking Steven, there's a shitload of Baldwins. Some of them better than others.
Clearly.
Flatliners.
That was a crazy movie.
What?
So I've never seen this movie. I don't know what.
I've never even heard of it.
It looks creepy.
It does look creepy.
Look at the rat thing and then he's terrifying. Looks like a chipmunk.
He's like a serial killer or something, right? Or is he just a
I
jerk?
have no idea.
He's got a rat in the new one too.
I know nothing about this movie.
I think Willard might be the rat.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
I don't know that for sure, but I'm
that
just
would
guessing.
actually make sense.
Who was anybody seen
My
Willard?
precious.
Well, I think Christine did because she's the one that put this in.
Well,
My
Christine.
precious.
Rotation.
Christine, what do you think?
Is
New,
Willard the
old?
rat's name?
Well, that's true too.
So 1971 versus 2003.
Not super far apart.
So is Willard the rat or is that the
So
weird
Arthur
guy?
says the original was great.
Well, great. Was Willard the rat?
He's got to be the rat. Willard was the rat. Yep.
I'm a bad motherfucker. That's right.
This boy knows what's up, man. It's a rat. It's a damn rat in his hand.
Willard was the guy's name too. What?
What the hell?
He named his rat himself?
Hmm.
Oh, such a good Keith. Oh, good.
See, I would watch,
Like, what the-
based on the covers, I would watch the one on the right.
Yeah,
I'd
because
be more intrigued to watch
the
one
haircut on the guy on the left is
yeah, it's
just
a little
too much.
terrifying. He looks
Just a
like the
little
Beatles. Yes, it's the Beatles haircut.
Oh, what is that damn movie? No, it doesn't matter. Okay.
Oh, House of Wax. Yes.
Yeah, if you're a horror fan, the original, definitely.
Yeah, they're
How
both
How
good.
does they have the same cover on the
Very similar.
double feature.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You found the cover. It's got the original and the old one,
Mhm.
or the old one and the original.
Yeah.
Hey, dipshit! Two
Yeah.
different movies. Yeah, I don't remember the House of Wax.
It's good.
I feel like I've seen it though.
It's good. I
Really?
liked them both.
Interesting.
Oh! Holy shit! Okay, I do know what Willard is. I didn't know it was called Willard. I thought it was Ben.
Oh, so you know that one?
I know the Michael Jackson movie. I know that. That was a fucked up. That was that was a horror movie. Was it not a horror movie?
I think it was. I mean, looking at it.
Okay, so yeah, I've seen it. I didn't realize it was a yeah. Okay.
Well, there's that.
It's a creepy ass movie because rats are creepy and gross.
I want to see both of them.
Dog. Hey, dog.
Dog.
Yeah, I agree. Vincent Price is awesome.
He never got paid shit for Thriller.
No.
He didn't make a dime. That's such bullshit.
He didn't make a dime?
No, he didn't get paid shit.
My family's related to him. I think he's like, wasn't he? Dad, who is he to us? I know we have some
Creepy
relation to
neighbor.
him. Creepy neighbor.
He was kind of your uncle. Kind of lovely.
I mean, you are the milkman's kid. Is there a story behind that?
So I'd definitely have to go with the original House of Wax.
No, the new one's good.
Was it? I never saw it.
It's not bad. It doesn't make you go, ugh.
It doesn't. I don't have strong feelings about either one. But horror movies in general, I don't know what they do.
Ugh.
All right, so now we go to sequels. Talk about sequels that should never have been made.
All right, bring it on.
That's a good list. So Andrea sent this one in.
They remade the Joker? You can't.
This is part 2.
Yeah, it was part 2 or something. What was it called? Dance to Do for some shit like that.
Yeah, so-
Gaga's in it and you're gonna, no. No.
Vincent Price
Fuck
resent
yeah.
the poem The Raven. That'd be interesting.
What was the full title of the second Joker movie?
The Joker, apparently.
I can't read the words above it. What's it?
It says Phoenix and Gaga.
Hang on, I had it earlier. Let me look it up.
Joker. The something, I can't see it.
Fully and do.
Fully ado. Yeah.
Fully ado.
Yeah. It was. I don't know. The first one was disturbing enough.
Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix, really?
I didn't like the first one.
Joaquin Phoenix. What the fuck is wrong with you? That's my first name, for God's sakes.
Joaquin.
I did not.
You didn't like the Joker?
No, I didn't.
The original was good.
I'm not a Batman fan, though.
See,
I'm not either, but the original is good.
Barring the original TV series, right?
Yeah.
I think the best Jokers were definitely Heath Ledger by far.
Oh, no question.
And Jack Nicholson.
But those are the villains. This guy wasn't the Joker.
No, well, he was, though.
No, he wasn't. He was the inspiration for the Joker. The whole point, the way I understood the original movie, he wasn't supposed to be the Joker a la Batman. He was just a fucking insane person who murdered a TV host on live TV and inspired the Joker.
The Joker, yeah.
Later. He wasn't tied to Batman at all.
Okay,
that's my understanding.
The first one.
You didn't watch the first one?
I did watch the first one.
That's what I
didn't like it.
But that's what I thought.
I didn't get that out of it.
Because when he's riding away, all those people had the masks and it was all turning into a big
it was everybody.
It was my understanding that it wasn't necessarily tied to Batman in that way. I understood him to be a one-off. He wasn't calling himself the Joker. He was not the Joker. He was just the inspiration for said Joker down the road. That's the way I understood it to be.
All right. I did not like.
Either way, if you tied to Batman, it's shit.
Yeah.
But not tied to Batman. It's a great movie as far as a psychological holy shit, like sort of the American, psycho. Bad things can happen.
Yeah.
Just crazy guy, yeah.
Good job playing a psychopath, too. Like motherfucker.
But he does. Did you ever see?
It's a great job.
What's the one where he falls in love with his computer?
Oh, I don't even know.
Oh,
Her. I think it was her.
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix is a fucking talented actor.
I mean, he was great as Johnny Cash. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah, he's great as Johnny Cash. But you know what's cool? He's done so many movies as different people.
The Alien movie.
He's Signs. He's in Signs.
He was good in Signs.
He's a child actor. He was in Parenthood.
Yeah.
You ever saw Parenthood?
I remember Parenthood too. Yeah.
He was a little whack-off kid. Yeah. But he's a talented actor.
Didn't even put
his
that
whole
together.
thing when he was the rap artist shit, when he was going to have a hip-hop career.
He was a rap artist?
No, he wasn't.
No.
Oh,
but he did this whole full-on spoof, like, what do you call it? Like just method acting deal where he was pretending like he was losing his mind and he was going to have a rap career.
He's great.
He went on David Letterman and was an absolute genius. Like for an actor, he's a motherfucking asshole. David Letterman wanted to kill him. Like it was great.
That's awesome.
He legitimately pissed David Letterman off to the level of just like
great.
It was an uncomfortable interview, but he stayed in character. He kept the whole thing going.
Time.
He did a great job.
That's awesome.
He made you think like this dude lost his shit, but it was an act.
That's
but he's
awesome.
a fucking intense dude. I think he's a little mentally ill.
Oh,
I think so too.
I'm sure.
But you have to be that level of actor. Heath Ledger is a good example.
You do. Yeah. He's exactly.
But yeah, I never saw this remake or the sequel, and I think a lot. The problem is, I don't know if it could be good or not because there's so much press about these newer movies. You hear things way before you even get a chance to see it.
It's true. It's true.
It's like you almost need to go back, like now, when you don't have all that fresh in your head.
Yeah, I would like to get to see a movie without hearing anything about it first. That rarely happens anymore. When it does happen, a lot of times I find that, oh, cool, that was really entertaining.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, my brain is not good enough to remember any of those fucking movies.
No.
Yeah, he's a very good actor, and honestly, because of him, people couldn't pronounce my first name now. So, I'm seriously like nobody could pronounce Joaquin.
So what is your name?
They call me Joe Quinn.
Joe Quinn. It might be a Key and Peele skit when he's the teacher.
Yeah, Joe Quinn. Oh, yeah, that's 100%. But it was funny because growing up, Joaquin Arriaga, I knew when the substitute teacher came in, they'd go to read the roll list, and they'd go, and I just go, just call me Jack.
It's fine.
Until we had one that could speak Spanish and says, Joaquin Arriaga, it's here.
Yeah, that's me.
Then the Mexican kids in my class were like, why do you have that name? This is my dad's name. You're Hispanic? Yes, dipshit. And I still hate you, so we don't have to be friends now.
It's cool. We don't have to be friends.
It was the weirdest thing ever. They were like all wanted to be friends with me. Now I'm like, I'm the same guy you've been a dick to for years.
You hated me
like,
all
just
year.
Relax.
This hasn't changed.
Nothing has changed. Anyway,
that's fun.
So funny.
Oh, seeing that again. He was in Gladiator. He was the Caesar type.
Yep.
And a great job.
Yeah,
he's a fucking talented actor.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah.
I like the old one. I do. I like the old one. I'm not going to lie. That was my jam.
We watched the second one together, and I
It
was kind of boring.
Yeah, kind of terrible. I don't even think we finished it.
The same actresses, right?
Yeah, it's the same cast.
Yeah, so that's interesting. I mean, give kudos to them for being alive and for them redoing it.
Yeah.
I think it had a market. I know I wasn't in that market.
Oh, it was huge.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, back in the 90s, it was a big.
Oh, every fucking girl was all over that shit.
I didn't have a.
Because then, what's his name? What was the guy that was the cat?
I don't know.
That was a big fucking thing.
Mortimer.
I don't know. What the fuck
Morris.
Whatever the guy was, that was the cat. Everybody was in love with him. It was like Casper and the guy who's the ghost.
Yeah.
All the girls were fucking all over that.
Yeah, Hocus Pocus I missed that boat. I think because I had a penis, but I'm not sure.
I was just say you're lucky.
Pretty much. That's exactly why, because you had a penis.
Yeah, so it was okay.
No, they should have just left it be. It was fine the way it was. And if you're gonna do a sequel, redo it. Like, don't.
Well, there should be a premise for your sequel.
Exactly.
Like a villain lived, or somebody coming out of the trash. Like the one that never got made, that I never understood why, was Masters of the Universe. Does anybody remember that live action Masters of the Universe?
Yes.
And at the end, Skeletor came out like there was going to be a sequel. They never did a fucking thing.
Never did another thing.
Bitches.
Well, that was.
I'll tell you another movie.
What was the Oh, it's Aliens in the Water.
Abyss.
No.
Your mom.
Newer one. Aliens in the Water, and they build these like monsters that you have to drive in.
Oh, Pacific piece of shit.
Thank you, Pacific Rim.
Yeah, Pacific Rim job.
They were supposed to do a second one. They set it right up. Where is my second one?
They didn't make any money on the first one. They couldn't make a second one.
The first one was great.
No, it wasn't.
I watched it like 8 times.
I believe you. It wasn't great.
I know.
It was yeah, no.
So they did that with Terminator. So I loved the first 2 Terminators, right?
Yeah.
I thought they were great. Then Terminator 3 came out, wasn't very good. But then they rebooted it with Christian Bale. And they did Terminator Salvation, which was supposed to start a whole nother trilogy.
Really?
And I love Salvation. I thought their spin on it was
Never saw
awesome.
it.
It was great movie. And then all of a sudden nothing. And then they brought Arnold back to do
because he's still alive.
4, 5, 6, and 7, however many there are now.
Yeah.
And they just got terrible as they went on. But
because he's fucking old. This is a problem.
It's like the Rockies,
well,
man.
it's just how many more times can you save the world?
And
You know,
and again,
it's
it's the problem is you're playing a character that's either immortal or beyond the means of human beings, but you're getting older, you fuck. You can't keep doing that.
You can't be one or the other.
I love Arnold Schwarzenegger, but knock it off. And it's the same thing with Rocky. Knock it the fuck off.
Yeah.
It's over.
Enough.
You're not fuckable anymore. Just own it.
Let it go.
Arthur says there was a second Pacific Rim.
Was there?
Yeah, it was called the Pacific Rim Job.
That's the snuff film, and I prefer not to see that one. Thank you.
Go watch Salvation though if you get a chance. It was very good.
We gotta find the second Pacific Rim. Can I search while you're on hotspot?
Honestly, the Terminator T2 was
Probably not.
good.
It might kick us off.
Okay.
T2 was good.
Don't do it
I
then.
peaked.
I'll just leave it.
I didn't need any more Terminator after that. I really didn't. I was okay with it where it ended.
There's a twist in Salvation, which makes it really cool.
I don't need a twist.
It was good. It was good.
I liked peace happening.
I enjoyed it, and I wish they would have went more with it, but they didn't. And they had a great cast. It was a great cast.
Was Linda Hamilton in it?
No.
Yeah, fuck off.
No, she was. Come on, really?
I'm just saying I don't need
I
it.
love Jackie. So simple. Just
I
about that.
didn't need any more Terminator.
It was good.
Even with Arnold Schwarzenegger, I didn't need any more Terminator.
So, Andrew, this was interesting that you put this one up because I'm assuming Halloween Kills was your least favorite out of all the sequels.
Which number was that? 24?
It was
Pretty
It
much.
was second to the last one, I think.
Like, you just have to.
Which would be
stop.
7 or 8?
There's like
7.
Oh my god!
If
No,
you
there's
don't
more
count-
than that. There's
no.
more than that.
We're not counting. Are we counting Richard Rodriguez's
No.
or White Zombie? Rob Zombies.
Rob Zombies? No.
Okay.
No, those ones don't count.
Because his was Halloween.
Weird.
Yeah, and his was awesome.
Because it just remade Halloween, and Halloween was a good movie.
Yeah, but
And that was it. Yeah, they didn't try to fucking change it. They didn't try to. They left
the
it.
creep factor on his.
He did a great job.
Intense.
The original movie was good.
Yeah.
He
But
remade
he
it.
like upped it
modernized
and
it.
made it modernized. Yeah, exactly.
And
if
for
you're
whatever
gonna
reason,
do
it wasn't
that-
bad. It was a good homage.
Yes.
And he didn't
Can't
take away
change the
from
whole
the-
fucking
I want to
thing.
say there was 10 Halloween movies altogether. Am I right, Andrew Arthur? 10.
There was too many.
Yeah. Some of them were terrible.
Well, it's just I mean,
At what point?
again, he's as a killer. I liked Michael Myers a lot.
Mhm.
I loved the lack of energy and just the lethargic nature with which he just slaughtered people.
He's
not in a rush. You're gonna die, bitch. You can run around like a fucking idiot, running upstairs and inside and outside, and he'll get there.
She's running away in her braless white t-shirt upstairs. You're like, bitch, the front door's right there.
You're gonna die.
You're gonna die.
Let's see, Laurie. Who's Laurie Strode?
She was
the girl. The first girl.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
The new one's good where like she's older and she has the whole thing under her fucking stairs and then he comes back and like going after the granddaughter and she's like, no, bah!
The generational factor I thought was kind of cool in
cool.
Halloween series, but still it's one of those deals like, we just need some more money and stuff.
At what point?
Yeah, but the 13 movies though, I
Three
think,
of them were Rob Zombies.
No, 2 of them were zombie. Halloween 1, Halloween 2.
Mm.
So I don't know if they're counting that one.
Probably.
So just
I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
There was a lot of Halloween movies.
There was.
And the good news is that they didn't fuck up Michael Myers though. I like that they didn't fuck him up.
He was always the same.
Yeah.
He was always the same character and they didn't do a Freddy deal.
Like what they did, or Jason.
Jason got the outer space one where they went a little too far. But Jason, he didn't start talking.
When he goes to New York.
Right.
I didn't see that one, but I know that Freddy got way too lippy and he had all one-liners and shit. It's like, come on, fucking is he a comedian or is he a murderer? The first one was terrifying. Yeah. And then the one where he was a real world, that one was also
my
good.
Favorite. That was my favorite out of all of them. That was insane. That was creepy.
These were just dumb to begin with. They never should have made him to begin with. The world would have been better without them.
Oh, that's what you're trying to say. Okay.
It was Kiss Ass?
Kick Ass.
Kiss Ass.
So Dumb and Dumber. Never saw the second one. Have no desire to see the second one.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm good.
Was it good?
The first one didn't need to be made to begin with.
Hello.
First one was good. One of my favorite movies by him.
Usually the first one was good.
It was good.
Listen, Dumb and Dumber is a movie you like or you don't. If you like it, it's fucking good. If you don't, you don't. But shut up.
No.
It wasn't made for you.
One of my favorite movies he was in was Me, Myself, and Irene.
Oh, God.
That was one of the other movies.
I laughed so hard
fucking dildo
in that movie. It was a cow.
You did it to yourself.
You know those moments when you're like, "Yep, I married that."
Oh, come on, that movie was funny. If you didn't laugh during that
his
movie,
ass is so...
It was the stupidest movie. You know I don't like shit like that. That's the dumbest movie in the world. I can sit there and not laugh because it's the stupidest thing.
Yeah, it's not made for you. It's okay.
Not made for me.
Kind of like Hocus Pocus wasn't made for me.
Right.
That's cool.
No.
Yeah. So, second one, no. I bet it was really bad.
I didn't ever see
The
it.
first one was really bad.
You just doubling down on.
They
dumb,
just
right?
waited too long.
Yeah.
They waited too long is the problem with it. And Jim and Carrey had already kind of,
It was what?
started to get a little weird.
20 years.
It started to get a little weird at that point. It was kind of got to be a little recluse. And in my opinion, I think it was just, I already knew he wasn't.
You didn't like Ace Ventura either?
See, you're fucking
See, when Nature Calls, when I saw that in the theater.
When he's got his fucking wiener packed
what are you
behind
feeding
him,
your
like,
dog? He is miserable. Why? So you can beat him? Saddlebags? Fucking love that shit. I think you should leave. Why? So you can beat him? I love that part. That's my favorite part. What are you feeding your dog? It's miserable. You're in a shitty mood.
Another great movie.
Popcorn. I'm feeding my dog popcorn.
Another great movie he did was The Mask.
Oh, yeah.
Right? That was brilliant. That was a great movie.
Dude, Jim Carrey's done a shitload of great movies.
Liar, Liar was a great movie. It was a change for him. It was a great movie.
That was actually a good movie.
Yeah. It was. He did a lot of good movies.
I agree with you on
shit,
that.
Even The Truman Show was fantastic.
Yeah, because that's
Truman
where
Show
he
was good.
lies and then the kid and the
Man on the Moon was good when he played Annie Kaufman.
Man on the Moon was okay.
It was different.
I don't
I watched the behind the scenes shit on that one and it fucked it up for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because he just got too methody, and anybody who gets too methody just irritates the shit out of me. It's like, fuck off.
Okay.
All right.
So the consensus is those are dumb. Thanks. Bye.
What the fuck?
So Joey sent this one over.
Oh, I like both of those.
I don't remember the second one.
Honey, I Blew Up.
I know, I
Again.
saw it.
I remember that.
Or the third one. There was a third one, too.
Yeah, who cares?
Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves.
The first one was good.
Yeah.
Hey, dickhead, take the machine apart.
Don't use that.
Just an
again.
idea.
Honey,
You're not making any money from it.
Kids was super cute though.
I think the concept of the first movie was cute. Yeah.
No, it was really, and it was made well. Like
It wasn't the original, but it was good.
It was good. I thought it was cute.
Inner Space was better.
What?
Innerspace was a great movie.
For a shrinking movie?
That was a great movie.
That was fantastic. And it was way, way ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Special effects now would make it better, but.
Okay.
Very cute.
I didn't see the
I like
second
that
or
one,
the third
Joey.
one.
Good job.
I know I saw Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. I don't remember it at all. I remember the first one because it was
No,
good.
he blew up the 3-year-old.
It was interesting that the perspectives were a little weird. Like they weren't really true to the size thing all the time. Yeah. Like the ants and shit, and then like the oatmeal cream pie. It's just blades of grass. I'm like, well, okay, how big are these fucking kids? It keeps kind of changing. They kind of keep.
Yeah.
But aside from that kind of shit, it was really good. It was a good story.
This is another one of Joey's, which I agree 100%
Oh, she's
with.
good.
It didn't need to be made.
Oh.
The second one?
Yeah. As soon as Keanu said, nah, just then sign off. You're not making a real sequel.
Right.
Sandra Bullock's like, I need a couple bucks. He's like, yeah, it's a piece of shit. No thanks.
He wasn't in the second one.
No, he wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I don't remember why he wouldn't do it, but either way, the fact that
it was good the way it was. You didn't need to fuck with it.
Because Keanu Reeves is a good actor. He doesn't do stupid shit.
And it was such a ridiculous point. Like it was, the 1 in a billion sort of thing. Hey, it happens again, but this time it's on a boat. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake.
The first one, you're like, okay, sure, I get it. But the second one, you're like, really?
Had they made any money on the second one, we've for sure seen them on a plane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're on unicycles and shit. It's like, get over it.
It's gonna blow up if it slows down.
God.
This one's fucking.
That's like snakes on a plane.
Then they do sloth version where, if the skateboard goes over 2 miles an hour, everybody dies. Just because they fall off the hoverboard and break their knees.
They should do it nowadays with the electric scooters.
Gladiator. Oh my God, I can't believe that.
Never saw the second one.
That's wild.
I didn't know they made a second one.
We're fucking old.
Right? What? That came out?
That 2000. They've remade it 2 decades plus. Fuck.
Right.
We're not that old, Jack. We're not that old.
We clearly are.
No, we're not.
I am. I remember Gladiator. I didn't know they remade it, and it's sad that it's been 2 decades. Fuck.
It's
I remember
sad,
the first
probably
one.
sad that they remade it too, because the first
Is Russell Crowe in the second one?
I don't think so.
Gladiator 2.
What's the point then?
I don't know. It's got good people in it.
It's a sequel.
Like. Gladiator 2. Yeah. It's
That era, did that age even last that long?
No.
Shit, there's a lot of movies we're going to have to watch.
Yeah, I wouldn't even waste my time on the second one.
I'm
honestly.
going to have to watch all
The
these.
first one was really good.
I've been her, done that.
Yeah, I don't need to watch
I've been her, done that. Fuck yeah, I just made up a t-shirt.
I really like Russell Crowe. I think he's a good actor.
I do too.
And the other guy who doesn't get enough credit is Gerard Butler.
Oh, he's
Well,
good. I like him.
I'm thinking of somebody else.
Movies.
Who am I thinking of? Thinking of that
We
French
just
fucker.
watched that movie with him in it.
We watched a couple.
Gerard
movies.
Depardieu. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh no.
Oh.
Second douche. Anyway, no, Gerard Butler's good.
He's
Yeah,
good.
he's been in some good
He's
movies.
Wolverine, right?
What's the one we just watched him in? We're just having a whole nother conversation.
No.
He's been in some good movies too.
I've been her.
Done that.
I didn't even know they made it, and why Jason Bateman?
Because Michael J. Fox wouldn't do it.
Because he was smart.
Yeah, because there was nothing wrong with the first one. We don't need to do it. They're like, we need to get a couple more nickels out of this. And Jason Bateman's like, I'm not busy.
Yeah.
I kind of look like a guy.
I'm up and coming.
Yeah, Teen Wolf
It's
2
not
is
the same guy?
no.
Huh.
Yeah, it's the same guy. It's just different. So Jason Bateman did a good job in his movie, but it wasn't, the bloom was off the rose. We knew it was going to happen because they couldn't go far enough at changing it. So it's like,
Right.
what do we need to see? The world, in the world where this exists, in Teen Wolf, we've already seen it happen. A werewolf becomes a public icon. Everybody watches it happen, and then it becomes an issue. What can you do with that? Well, let's fucking do it again, but he'll wrestle this time. Oh, who gives a shit?
Well, the thing about the movie, so it was 85, right? So for a lot of people who watched it, it was a good coming of age movie too, right? It was you getting into your teens.
And they did it in 2 years.
Yep.
The idea, let's make another nickel of this before it loses its
Right
popularity.
there, yeah.
Right.
The problem is there's nowhere to go with the story.
Right.
So they just remade the same fucking thing, then just put him in a
2
different
years
sport
later?
and put him in a different sport. And that was it.
Yeah.
They couldn't
Really?
redo it with Michael J. Fox because there's nowhere to go with his storyline. So they had to do a new person.
What did he play in the second? Soccer?
He was a wrestler.
Oh, he was a wrestler? I didn't see the second one. So I don't
It was the same movie.
know. Okay.
He just was a wrestler.
Okay.
Styles was in it too.
Really?
Yeah, that was the other thing. It was so stupid. It's like, that's not necessary.
Yeah, that's
They could have just done it all over again.
that's a great
I'm
cast.
so
too.
lost.
The
I
whole-
don't remember.
The
I
second
only
movie was a great
remember one
cast
of them,
too.
and I don't know which one I
It's
watched.
just, it was the same fucking movie
Yeah.
in a different town with his cousin or some shit like that. It was related somehow.
Interesting.
It wasn't a good. It was just let's get some money. Make some money while it's hot. But we can't get Michael J. Fox to do it because we can't go anywhere with that story.
Yep, you got to
He
find
was doing
somebody
Back to the
new.
Future, probably.
Well, and even so,
Probably.
story wise, his secret was out. It was over.
Yeah.
He can't you know what I mean? Oh, he's in college now. Well, who fucking cares?
Everybody already knows.
Like Ted.
They were cousins.
I love Ted's premise. Like, eventually, nobody gives a shit.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Time for people to fight.
What's that?
Now it's time for people to fight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jaws was great. Didn't need a remake because, again, it was shark. It's scary. It's fucking terrifying. Great, good.
Yeah,
Oh, no, another one. Oh, for fuck's sake.
It didn't need
I thought you
four.
killed him the first one.
Four.
Like, and you kill him at the end of every one. Like, that's what I don't understand.
There's another fucking shark
Oh my god!
in the entirety of the ocean. There's another one. Who could have
Ugh,
seen that coming?
and he's huge.
How could
oh
we
my
guess?
God.
I don't know. Maybe because it's the ocean.
Well, you just can't. And the cast that was in the first one.
You can't.
And
the
again,
fact that Richard Dreyfuss wasn't in the second one, it was like,
but again, why would you do that?
right,
You can't do that because the whole premise is it's the biggest fucking shark we've ever seen. So then the same guys are like, oh, it's
The big
another
shark.
bigger. It's a bigger fucking shark we never see. You can't have the same people because it's a stupid premise. That's such a one-off thing. You can't have
You
the same
can't just keep
people
doing it.
encountering the biggest shark.
Yeah.
Like if you had the same cast, they would have like, oh, I remember this. Put a tank in its mouth and blow it the fuck up. Done.
Done.
Movie's over. We need new people to be like, what the hell? There's never been a shark
oh my
this
God,
big.
we've never done this.
Oh, hey, that happened in
But
California last summer.
Wasn't it the same beach, like the same place each time?
Yeah. No, only in the first two movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, the
then they went,
first
we
two,
got to
that's
move
these
this
two.
shit because somebody's going to figure out, hey, remember last summer when this
We
happened?
shouldn't have done this.
Oh, yeah. Well, how did we kill it last time? We put a tank in his mouth. You think we do that again? No, not a chance.
You know,
No.
Arthur White didn't like the third one because they tried to make it 3D.
I remember
Oh,
this
that
lady
was
shit.
God. I hated
That's
the
why I didn't
3D
like that.
stuff.
I mean, it was in Florida. They moved it to
God.
Florida. They moved it to SeaWorld.
You
was a little bit
watch
different,
them.
but-
Oh, it's terrible.
Which one were they in a glass tube?
That's that one.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, the undersea thing
Yeah.
for the. It wasn't. I don't think it was SeaWorld. It was called something.
Something
else.
like that.
For the
Scuba
movie.
Town.
Sea Adventure.
Stupid.
Whatever they call
Coming
it.
to the chocolate.
But the fourth one was just absolutely. I mean, it was cool that it was shot in the Bahamas. and
Was it in
everything.
space?
No, it was terrible.
They
It was
missed an opportunity.
Such a bad movie.
Jaws in space. Fucking come on.
3D.
Yeah, it was. Well, the worst part is when I was a kid, I wore glasses. So trying to wear
Oh.
those 3D glasses over my regular glasses, I didn't see shit the whole movie.
Because it was
And-
Jaws 3D, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't Jaws 3 in 3D. It was Jaws 3D.
Jaws 3D.
Yeah.
Look what we did.
Yeah. No, it was
Good.
terrible because when you watch it now, you can tell that it was made that way.
Oh yeah, you can totally tell.
Like you can see that the reds and blues are different. Like it's so fucking. It was what, maybe 5 years that they tried to do that. It was terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
Absolutely awful.
But hands down, the first Jaws,
Done.
probably one of the best movies ever made.
Oh, okay. I got feelings about this.
All right, here we go.
Why did they remake it? Oh, it's a sequel.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the first one sucked
The ring,
already.
then there's the cock ring.
The first one sucked because they gave away all the good stuff in the fucking previews. So when you went and watched it, it was terrible. And the second one was even worse than that. Like it was awful with her with the hair. Oh my God, it was terrible.
Wait a minute. That was a grudge.
Oh yeah, that one was terrible too.
That was the one with the hair was the
That
grudge.
was terrible too. That
That's-
was the same thing. They
Parker,
gave away
that's
the
awesome.
whole movie.
He says the shark in the boat is not a great white; it's a mako. That's awesome.
That's true.
That's even
I don't know.
better.
That's great.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's awesome.
This one's terrible. They're both. It's just terrible. It was terrible to begin with. Like the girl, and then she's going after everybody on the like.
I don't know. Her climbing out of the TV was pretty freaking.
The ring.
Yeah,
well,
but
it
that's
was
like-
iconic.
I
Yeah.
mean,
The
it
ring-
was iconic, but that was it in the movie.
Yeah,
that was it.
That was it.
That was it. And then you were done.
Yeah, I wasn't going to see it because you died if you saw it. That was the whole thing,
I
wasn't it?
saw it like 8 times.
Was it? I don't know. I never
Yeah,
heard
that
of
was
it.
Wasn't that the whole theme of the movie?
If you saw
Like,
the
if you saw
video,
the
like
video
then you die.
With this
Yeah.
bitch, you die.
Oh yeah, in the movie, yeah. But
Yeah, the premise of the movie.
Yeah, but then you're not watching the movie because you're gonna die.
I'm not seeing that shit. Come on now.
and our last one.
If you're gonna make a steaming pile,
I mean, I never saw the first one.
so I guess
I never saw either one of them. That's that slapstick. I can't.
it's
do
not
that.
slapstick though. It was a horror movie, wasn't it?
It was supposed to be, yeah.
Yeah, and it was stupid.
slapstick
I'm sure it was
at all.
stupid because
With
it's called fucking Sharknado for crying out
The
loud.
best part is, I don't know if this was just the cover I got, but they didn't even change the cover for the second movie.
They put a different. There's a guy. There's a different little character right up there by the two.
Oh yeah, I guess.
The thing's gone. Yeah,
it was
you
in
have
New
the
York.
Statue of Liberty
So they
instead
went
of
coast to coast.
instead of a Ferris wheel.
Coast to coast Sharknadoes. Two places where tornadoes.
Santa Monica and
Two places where tornadoes never fucking happen. But we got Sharknadoes. The whole point of that was they get sucked out of the ocean, right? Because this stuff happens.
Well, fish do.
Things get pulled out and they get chucked out into storms and stuff.
Yeah.
And then that one diver, right? It was one diver that got pulled up by the. No, it was a helicopter that pulled him up. You never heard that story?
No.
About the fire helicopter that sucked the diver up into the thing.
Oh, when they're sucking up the water.
Tossed him over the fire.
I get that.
No.
I guess it happened in California.
I don't remember where it happened. I could have been fucking.
That makes sense though, because they have the big, huge ones that suck up like they're the water tanks.
Right, but they also have things to keep from sucking live things into it, so it's not.
I mean,
it's not
yes
like
and
just a
no.
big fucking.
What? There were 6 of those movies?
Yeah, it's a cult thing.
How many movies can you make where a shark is just flying through the air?
Do you know how many? Like, there's a lot of. I was blown away when we recorded the first album I ever recorded with a band. We used a studio in Mesa. It was across the street from Alana's Music. Downstairs, there's
that studio.
And they do films. They do sound tracks for like all the B and C shitty movies that nobody's ever seen, straight to video. Like, I had no idea there's an entire industry of movies that never go. And this was back way before the internet.
Yeah.
Like, never go to actual theaters.
Never go to theaters. There's entire production companies that make films that people don't see.
Yeah.
And back then, straight to VHS, there was a whole business.
And then there was a dude out there slinging videos.
I don't know how the fuck you got your hands on them. I don't know where you bought them at. I don't know how it worked, but they had boxes and boxes of these movies that you never heard of that weren't theatrical releases. They were all actors and actresses that I think probably came from porn, but I don't really know.
Right.
It just blew my mind that there's a market. Well, Sharknado was sort of a top tier of that shit level of movie. There's a whole bunch of student level movies that get made every year. Even back then, before it was mass produced or before you could just do it at home with your computer, they were shooting real films. And there were production companies for it, and it was apparently a market. And Sharknado, in my opinion, was sort of the pinnacle of that, where we just keep pumping out the same shit because you got the whole bunch of people that are real nerds about whatever it is they're into. Yeah. And Sharknado caught on because I think there was a guy from 90210 in it, if I remember correctly. One of the main actors in it was a guy from Beverly Hills 90210.
I don't know.
He has fans.
You grabbed somebody.
Yeah, it was just somebody who's got a little bit of fame and enough following.
That you can get those guys and then they'll tell their friends.
That's how that stuff works. They're going to make some money. Because seriously, if you only put $50,000 into making a movie and you make $250,000, that's a pretty big profit.
Yeah, that's a good
profit. Yeah.
But it's weighing that out. Like when you're talking about major movie studios, they're spending tens of millions of dollars. They have to make that back at least.
Yes.
Or try to make more. But there's a lot of people that write movies that Clerks. It's less than 30 grand to make the original Clerks. He is an anomaly and a rare case, but that kind of shit happens all the time. It's just nothing. They don't go anywhere normally.
Well, but you have to realize if one out of every
movie on a limited budget,
if one out of every 1,000 people see it, you're still making billions of dollars. Like you're still making a significant amount of what you put into it.
You can. So that's where the marketing becomes.
And that's the thing and then tell your friends, and then your friends come.
And how many friends do you have? Is it a quality product that people want to see that they'll pass it on, they'll share it?
Exactly. Or they'll take their friends the next time.
And that existed before the internet.
Yeah.
Now it's just Blair Witch.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my God.
Terrible movie.
Terrible.
But it was a story behind it.
Look at Paranormal
Activity. Yeah.
Paranormal Activity. Oh my God. The first one, everybody fucking fell for it. The second one, everybody who watched the first one watched the second one.
People were into it, so it became a cult following.
It was a fucking thing.
Yeah, but do you know I can't watch that movie with the lights off?
Seriously?
Seriously, I can't. It just creeps me out for some reason. I don't know why.
Because it's real.
Yeah.
Because it's real.
No, I knew it wasn't real.
Blair Witch. See, no.
What's irritating about both of them is nothing actually got shown that was even scary.
No.
It was that
they
were very good
mind.
At the suspense.
You're putting in what you think could happen. Right. Yeah.
Blair Witch
I didn't like because it was fucking
until you realized that was staged.
Well, didn't they have like newspaper articles that said Blair Witch was real? Didn't that all that shit come out there in the movie?
It was great marketing.
And people were pissed when they found out it was fake.
Yeah. Same with Paranormal Activity.
Yeah, but did they ever play that off as being real?
Yes.
I don't remember.
When it first came out, this was like real footage from their home. Like these guys posted this.
I knew that wasn't true.
I did
because I know that shit doesn't exist. There is no real footage of confirmed paranormal activity. Yeah. Everything you have is those guys say it's real. because they were there.
'Cause they
Beyond
were
that,
there.
there's nothing to
You have
prove it.
nothing.
Nobody can recreate it. Nobody can see it again.
Nope.
It's all one-off shit. You guys as paranormal investigators know this full well that there's
Yeah.
no definitive proof in this stuff. So the idea that one fucking house has multiple recordings of it
Yeah.
is like bullshit.
All day
It's
long,
been
every
take
day.
20 fucking years in a really haunted place to not get anywhere near as much
Nope.
shit as these guys supposedly
Nope.
got in 6 months to a year. Eat
Yeah.
my shit.
And it killed the family too. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? So,
the premise of that was clearly bullshit.
Yeah.
But I don't know if anybody believed it was real.
It was
Obviously,
real when
Lindsay
I was young. I was just a baby though.
Yeah, if you're a child, that's cool.
I was just a baby.
The stuff that gets me more is like when you see, and it's all, so much of it's AI now, but all the real morbid, like weird, disfigured, freaky people shits in the background kind of thing.
Yeah.
What's the Hills Have Eyes? Oh my God. Can you imagine if they
Yeah,
remade
there's-
that now?
There's all that Rob
Oh.
Zombie level of kind of creepy backwoods hillbilly horror stuff that just
Awesome.
never thrilled me. And
Oh, I
and there's a level of
loved it.
gore in it that I'm just like, yuck.
Oh, that was the
The
best.
fucking Hostel,
Deliverance?
like Hostel. was-
Hostel was
God
so good.
Ugh. Yeah, you're a different being. than
I am.
I can't.
Like even Saw, like they couldn't get like the first.
The
Saw
first Saw
good.
was good.
Yeah.
And it was good
Oh,
because the
so
fucking story and the surprise at the end was fucking good.
Yeah.
And I admit I'm a moron because I didn't see it coming. And then when it happened, I was like, what the fuck? It was good. And then they were just dumber and dumber from that point. And then somebody's
But it
inheriting
was
it.
still so good.
No, from the first one on, it was stupid. It was just like, how gross can we possibly get? How just like sick and fucked up can we be for no reason whatsoever?
There is
awesome.
a remake of Hills Have Eyes.
I know it wasn't. It was okay.
Because the first one wasn't any good.
What?
Oh, sick bird.
It was so
And
good.
it wasn't good.
So we
That's
need to
so
do
good.
we need
It
to
is
do an
what it is.
episode that's the flip side to this.
What?
So some of the best sequels ever made.
There
some of the
isn't
best-
any.
some of
That's
the
when
best-
start some
some of the
fights.
best remakes.
Start some fucking.
Oh come on, we need to do it. We need to do it.
Yeah, we might fight about that.
We won't do it right away, but we'll do it eventually.
Okay.
So
it's
honor-
going to take some thinking.
Honorable mentions, just because I have to, since we talked about it earlier, is The Neverending Story is a fantastic movie, and
Excellent movie.
the fact that there's a sequel, just steaming pile of shit. If you like The Neverending Story and you like The Neverending Story 2, I hate you. I hope you Wheaties are poison.
I like the Never Ending Story. Never Ending Saying 2 is meh.
Don't do that.
Never watched
It's
it.
not a man. It's
Never
not a
watched
man. It's not a man. It's not
Meh.
man. It's
Meh.
it. They don't exist in the same universe. It was a horrible fucking idea.
Eh.
It sucked. It
What's the-
sucked. Even just the production value of it sucked so hard comparatively. Like, how did you go so downhill? You went from a really good
Really
quality
good quality.
movie,
Yeah.
good quality movie just in movie making, and the second one was just like garbage shit. They made it like on the Disney set,
That's
some
true.
back lot where they do a kids show or some shit. It was just all the characters were corny as fuck. The trailer was garbage. That was just such bullshit.
Mm. What was the maze?
All those backwards degenerate movies are awesome. Yeah, I don't know.
They're
The
so
Maze was a
good.
good movie.
The maze was good,
I
but
don't
then
know
they
about- I'm not
redid
familiar
a
with The
second
Maze.
one, didn't
Yeah, The Maze
they?
was good. Yeah, they did 3 of them.
It was maze.
Was it a maze or the maze?
The
The
maze?
Okay.
And then
No, the maze was super fucking good.
and then Divergent.
Second one, oh,
Divergent
Divergent
was a
was
great movie,
I
good.
also don't know.
All of those were
Wait.
good.
Yeah.
And they all kept with the same story.
Neurodivergent or just
Or
divergent?
just
Divergent.
What does that mean?
There was Divergent.
Divergent.
I can't look shit up on my phone.
Divergent was it a black movie?
Divergent. So it's about it's about
It's a Tyler Perry flick. Divergent.
the city
Yo, man,
that
that dude's a
like-
Divergent.
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 It's the ci-
You gonna die, Virgin?
like the government puts you into 5 different categories, and so either you like
It's
this
class-
is the job
class
you do.
warfare is what it
Yes.
is.
Oh, so real
Essentially.
life.
Real life,
Kind of,
exactly.
yeah.
Did you
But
see they
then-
cloned Tyrone?
The what?
They cloned Tyrone.
No.
Good movie. Jamie Foxx
Insurgent came out in 2015.
and Divergent.
Divergent.
Divergent was 2014.
Insurgent.
Are those similar?
Same part 2.
And then-
Oh, Divergent was part 2 of.
Divergent is
Divergent's part
first.
1.
Insurgent,
Insurgent was
is
part
second.
2.
Is that the Dream World one where it flips around and all that
What's
shit?
the third one?
No, you're thinking of
Insomnia or
no.
Dreamscaper? Fucking.
That was with
Why doesn't it like
Insurrection,
my fingers?
Insurgia.
Insurrection is one of them.
Cancel.
No, what's it called? Somebody help us out. The Leonardo
Leonardo
DiCaprio with the little spinny top.
In Divergent, Insurgent, and Allegiant
Legion, that's right. That was
was the last one.
Good movie.
It was actually really good.
Who's in those?
It was a
Who's in
good
those?
series. It stayed with the same and had
Who's
pretty
in them?
much the same characters.
Who's in the fucking movies?
I don't know. Fucking people. I don't know. I don't know who fucking people are.
You wouldn't know. You probably wouldn't. know
That makes it
by-
good. I like a good movie when I don't know who the people are.
Yeah.
There you go.
Go
Tell
watch
them.
it.
Pick
Go
one.
watch it.
They're fucking good.
Are they on Netflix?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, good.
Watch that and watch the Terminator one.
Yeah, text it to me because I can't spell.
Okay.
What's the Insomnia movie?
Insomnia movie?
The one with the Leonardo DiCaprio, the Dreamscape one.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
In-
Dreamscape is a good movie too.
Dreamscape.
With Dennis Quaid.
Oh yeah, Lawnmower Man was another one. It was a piece of shit. It was good.
Let's see, what was the not interesting.
Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't like him.
Inception.
That's
what you're thinking of in 2010.
Yeah, I think so.
That's the one where like the world's upside down or something.
Yeah, it all folds in on itself.
Now, one movie he made was really good was Shutter Island.
Oh, that
Shutter
was
Island was
good.
fantastic.
That was a good movie.
That was one of my favorite movies.
Where it's like
as
the
far as
girlfriend on. Yeah, that was super good.
It was so dark shit.
That was
Seriously
super
dark
good.
shit.
That's the shit I like.
Remember Jacob's Ladder?
Yeah, I do. I do remember that movie. That was crazy.
I knew
too.
you would if you like.
Yeah.
If you like Shutter Island, Jacob's Ladder was a fucked up movie.
What did we watch? All right,
That's-
I don't want to keep in this.
That's fuck off. Some of the creepiest stuff. Jacob's Ladder, those faces in the back of the car. You'll never forget that shit, will you?
No.
That was terrifying. And it was simple.
Yeah.
Not gory, not what, just
No, just
whatever
that.
the fuck that was. Oh my.
Yeah, that's God. I haven't seen that. That was an 80s movie too, wasn't it? Jacob's Ladder.
Do you remember the people under the stairs?
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a
Remember
good
that one.
movie.
So little cinematic things like that.
It was like scary, but not scary. Like it was
Twilight Zone.
comedic, but yes.
Want to see something?
What's the
real
one we
scary.
watched the other night when they were
Gotta-
bringing the animals back from the dead, and they bring her
Pet
Oh!
Cemetery.
the Lazarus Effect.
The Lazarus Effect.
Oh.
Have you seen that?
No.
So fucked up.
I don't
So
generally look at horror
good.
movies.
Great. Andrew and Arthur, have you guys seen
Oh,
the Lazarus
watch
Effect?
Lazarus.
Since I've been married, I haven't watched very many horror movies.
It's not really a horror movie. I would say it's more sci-fi.
Yeah, but undead stuff like that.
It's very interesting.
I agree. Aliens was a great sequel to Alien. But save that.
But then you kept going. But then you kept doing 13 more of them, and it was terrible.
Yeah, it was Lazarus Effect was good. All right.
It was good. Okay, we're gonna be here forever.
I know.
Why not? What do you got to do?
Next week we're going to talk about the Pope.
The book. Oh
Oh,
God,
the Pope.
Tony Pope.
We
Got a
got
new Pope.
one.
Tony Pope. Oh, they did get him.
Yeah,
I thought they black smoked him.
He's
He's
from
from
America.
Chicago.
it's from
I
Chicago.
thought they black smoked him.
I don't know what that means.
Didn't they do one black smoke?
I don't think so.
Mm.
I swear I saw a live stream. They said it
saw
was black
orange.
smoke.
I don't know what that means.
When they pick a pope,
When
they
pick
burn
a
it.
Pope. It's white. Isn't it white when they
Yeah.
pick it? And it's black if they
What do you mean you
don't
saw
pick
orange?
What do you mean you saw
it.
orange?
I was joking.
Okay.
That was that Trump thing.
Because they
you
got
saw,
a gay
fucker.
guy.
I saw that
Oh,
out of the
that-
White House. That was hilarious.
I saw somebody post about that, about how disrespectful it was.
that was
That he
terrible.
dressed up as a Pope or something? Or
Did-
posted a
yeah,
picture of
and I'm
himself
like-
as the Pope?
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Are you
yeah.
suggesting that he dressed up like the bat and took a fucking
Come
picture?
on. No.
People are acting like it's a photo of him. And I'm like, you guys
Oh.
are fucking retarded. I'm seriously, I couldn't
He
believe it.
doesn't have the time in his day to do that. Come on now. He doesn't give a shit that much. Really?
Assuming that he did it, but like, you guys know he didn't do that, right? Like, you know that he didn't really do that. I don't know.
Oh.
You're killing us, Andrea. Save these. You got to save these for the
Oh
next
my
show.
God. Yes.
That's why I want to stop
Okay.
the show. We're going
We have to
Fucking
stop the
horror
show.
movies suck my ass.
Me and Andrew will be here all fucking day.
All right, guys. Don't forget to
Okay.
like, share, and subscribe.
How about the
Be sure-
Notebook?
be sure- Stop it.
Fuck. No, that's all you.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for joining us. Have a great weekend.